Hey folks, I am the Canadian Lass, and today I watched the new trailer for the brand new Nickelodeon Transformers cartoon, Transformers Earthspark, at 0.25x speed. Okay, I'm kidding. No, I'm Ultra Primal. But shout out to my fellow Canadian YouTuber, the Canadian Lab, and his breakdown videos. That's basically what I'm going to be doing here for you now. Yes, after a long hiatus, or sabbatical, or grieving period, whatever you want to call it, I am back to making videos. I was actually going to work on some regular video reviews tonight, but there's so much news that came out today, especially what we're talking about in this video. Well, I just had the strike while the Energon was hot. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this short little trailer that Nickelodeon posted on their Twitter for the new Transformers cartoon, Earthspark. We begin with this gray and blue bot falling and transforming into a red drone. Oh boy, we're already off to a rocky start. I can't wait to see how they pulled this off in the toys. This is supposed to be a half-hour toy commercial, right? Or maybe it's only 15 minutes like Cyberverse and Rescue Bots Academy. We don't know yet. Next, we see another gray Transformer. This one apparently transforms into a motorcycle with a sidecar. Could this be Prowl? Or at least a character inspired by animated Prowl. Next, we see these two kids. I'm assuming a boy and a girl, but I really don't know. In the background though, we can see what may be Energon, or it could just be water with some greenish bluish lighting. But we can also spot that the kids are wearing these gloves. Looks like the girl is wearing the left glove and the boy is wearing the right glove. Could this pair of gloves be special in some way, like some kind of MacGuffin? In the next shot, we do see one of the kids stretching out their gloved hand to the first new bot that we saw at the beginning. So who knows? Maybe so? After that, we see Elita 1 fighting Scraplets. Elita 1, for those who don't know, is basically Optimus Prime's girlfriend. And Scraplets are these little metal-munching pests that the Transformers have to deal with on Cybertron. They usually travel in large swarms, and rarely, but are sometimes seen on Earth, for one reason or another. Then we have a back shot of Bumblebee, looking very Cyberverse or Evergreen in design. He also appears to be fighting Scraplets, but it's really hard to tell. Next, we have what appears to be a forest ranger with some kind of laser rifle. Again, she may be fighting Scraplets as well. If I had to guess, I'd say that all the shots in this trailer are from the first episode, where they bring in some familiar faces to help kick off the show, establish the plot, but then the old bots peace out and we're left with the new ones for the remainder of the season. But that's just my guess. We then have a quick flash of Optimus Prime, with a very large faceplate. Seriously, this boy must have an animated style chin underneath there. And finally, we get the name and logo of this new show, Nickelodeon Transformers Earthspark. Earthspark. I wonder what the meaning behind that is. Going back to my gloves theory, could it mean that those gloves act like the master braces in Master Force, allowing the humans in this show to change into Transformers? If so, then what would that mean for our two kiddos here? Would they not be able to transform because they accidentally split up their set of gloves? Or would they have to do some kind of fusion dance in order to become some sort of superpowered bi-gender transformer? We'll just have to wait and see. But that's not all, because Nickelodeon also provided us with a few stills from the show. The first one here, showing the two kids touching what appears to be some kind of green Energon crystal. Now, if this were the aligned continuity, I might speculate that this is some form of Tox-N, or Toxic Energon, basically the Transformers version of Kryptonite. But somehow I doubt it. Also, look at the kids' hands. These are the same hands that the gloves are on in the shot in the teaser trailer. Is this how they get the gloves? touch the magic Energon, get some fancy gloves. Also, you can see some Cybertronian writing behind them. I can only translate 3 letters though. A-C-Y. It seems to be the end of a word, but I don't know what that word could be. I guess we'll just have to wait to learn more. Next, we have a shot of Elita 1 and Optimus Prime looming over us, probably talking to their new human allies. Here we can spot that Elita 1 actually has some headlights on her shoulders, a grille on her chest, and some doors on her hips, obviously hinting that she has a car mode in this series. And Optimus, well, he looks like any other Optimus, very much in that Cyberverse or Evergreen style. The really interesting thing is the faction symbol that they're wearing. Instead of just a plain Autobot symbol, instead they have this kind of weird looking skull symbol with the Autobot symbol inside its mouth. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Quintesson faction symbol. Could Elita 1 and Optimus Prime be under the control of the Quintessons? Somehow I doubt it. Probably just a coincidence. But this new faction symbol is interesting. I look forward to finding out its significance. And our final image appears to be our humans and new bots meeting. The girl, I think she's a girl. Hey, she could be non-binary, who knows? But they seem to be handing something over to the park ranger person, who I'm guessing is the kid's mom? Also, I wonder who these 2 bots are. Are they the same bots that we saw in the trailer, or are they different bots? The red one could be the drone bot that we saw at the beginning. Perhaps this is them after they reformatted. And what we saw earlier was their protoform body, much like we saw in Beast Wars or the live-action movies. And maybe this taller bot is actually the motorcycle bot that we saw earlier before he gets that form. So that's it for the images, but we're still not done yet, because I have some more info for you. Now, we already knew that this show was being produced by Icon Creative Studio in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Yes, that's right. A Transformers cartoon is once again being made in Canada. Or at least the animation is. We still have to wait and see who the cast is. We also know that May Cat is working on the show. You may know her from her work on Cyberverse and Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. So she's obviously a Transformers veteran at this point. Also, I've just learned that Nicole Dubuque is apparently also working on this show too. Yes, you know Nicole as well from her work on Transformers Prime, Rescue Bots, and Rescue Bots Academy. So that's another lady that is very familiar with Transformers. And she's not the only Transformers alumni working on this show, as we've just learned that IDW comic artist and writer Nick Roche will be doing the robot designs for this show. Yes, that Nick Roche. The Last Stand of the Wreckers Nick Roche. So if these new designs kind of look a little familiar, that's why. So that's it for Earthspark. Not much to go on. We just have to kind of wait and see when the show comes out this fall. But we do have 1 or 2 last little tidbits of Transformers media news. The first of which is that Paramount has announced that the Rise of the Beast movie will be the first part in a new Transformers film trilogy. Does this mean that we'll have more Beasts in the second and third movies? I really, really hope so. And what's more, in 2024, we'll also be getting a new CG animated theatrical film. Will this tie into the current movie franchise? Or will it be the Transformers version of Spider-Verse? I guess we'll see in a couple years. And to add on to this news, we finally have a release date for the new Transformers BotBot series that's coming to Netflix. The show will be released on March 25th, and it's being produced by Boulder Media, the same studio that brought us Cyberverse and Rescue Bots Academy. Unfortunately, all we have to go on right now is this screenshot, which features some of the BotBots. Although I can't tell you their names because I haven't really been following the BotBots toy line that closely. I suggest checking out my buddy Protoman's video on that. But this is another Transformers cartoon to look forward to. So, what do you think about all this Transformers news? Let me know down in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here for more Transformers videos soon.